Alright, I've recorded this several times. I'm sick of recording, so I'm just going to skip to it. This is gaming's greatest hits and misses. I am Golden Warrior 0000. I might have added an extra zero, I don't care. But I am taking a journey through gaming history to see some of gaming's greatest hits and misses. In this part, and in every part, I'm going to do 4 of gaming's greatest hits and misses. I'm going to explain why they are gaming's greatest hits and misses. Due to technical issues, if this recording does not work well, if one recording does not work well, the whole project will be scrapped, so you won't even hear this. So don't worry about it, okay? Now, without any further ado, let's get started, okay? What better way to start things off than to talk about our good friend Mario? Now, you can't talk about gaming's greatest hits and misses without mentioning possibly the greatest hit of all, Mario. He's appeared in so many games: Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, Super Smash Brothers, that other Super Smash Brothers, there was a third Super Smash Brothers. He's appeared in Donkey Kong games, Bowser games, Mario and Luigi games, Super Mario Brothers. He has appeared in so many games that there's probably a list somewhere, but I do not have every single game that Mario has ever appeared in, because he's just been in so many games, and everybody loves our chubby little Blummer, who loves to jump on top of Goombas and make Bowser miserable and rescue our dear Princess Peach. Mario has worked his way into our hearts over years of doing all the things we love to see him do. Super Mario Sunshine was another direction for Mario entirely. Super Mario 64, that was a great game. And Super Mario Galaxy took Mario to the next level, or should I say to the next universe. Mario has always been in our hearts and our minds, and there can be no doubt to anyone that Mario is someone who is here, will always be here, and Mario is going to continue to produce these great games that we all know and love. Personally, my favorite Mario game has to be Super Mario Galaxy. It was a great game, and it was a step in a new direction that I think the Mario franchise kind of needed, because, Mario in recent years has been kind of dying out a little, but they've done well to keep the Mario series alive. God, what else is there to say about Mario? He's great. That's all that really needs to be said about this guy. Anyone who doesn't like Mario either has never played a single Mario game, which I don't know how that's possible, or they live under a rock somewhere, or they're just mean. They're just a cruel person who lives alone in a dark, dismal room, playing nothing and doing nothing and has no life. That's the kind of person who doesn't like Mario. If you're a gamer and you don't like Mario, I hate you and I don't want to see you ever again. Well, that's it for Mario. Now, let's move from a happy note to one of gaming's perhaps greater misses. Now, I have seen some truly bad games in my time. Lost via Domus is one of the worst. I don't know what they were thinking trying to make a video game out of this TV series. I don't mind the TV series, it's okay, but this video game is truly bad. It is bad, awful, horrible, terrible, no good. Do not play it. Do not look at it. If you're watching this video, try to avoid looking at it. Just look at the left-hand corner of the screen or something. Try to avoid looking directly at the game. It's that bad. Now, what about this game is bad? Oh, where do I begin? The gameplay is abysmal. I got to this one part where you couldn't run because you had dynamite in your hands, but there was a smoke monster chasing you, so you had to run, and as a result, I got blown up every single time. That's the part of the game I just stopped and said, hey, this is a very, 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 infinite, very bad game. The voice acting, I'm not sure if the same people did it, but it sucked. The graphics, they suck. The story, it doesn't even make any sense. It sucks. The story sucks. Everything sucks. There's nothing good about this game that I can think of except the title is Lost. That's about the only good thing this game has to offer. No, the fact that this particular game is on multiple systems, that's even shameful, because no one on another system should have to suffer through this game. Yeah, I'm done talking about it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to talk about it. Can we please we are just going to move on from here. After this, I'm going to do 2 more of gaming's greatest hits. Some misses will be later. I'll do misses later. But for now, I'm done with Los Viadomas. No more Los Viadomas now. No more Los Viadomas tomorrow. I am never talking about this game ever again unless I'm referencing awful games. This is it. Done. Are you guys surprised by what you see here? Are you surprised by what I put up as one of gaming's greatest hits? Resident Evil 4. Now, a lot of you probably weren't thinking about Resident Evil 4. You're probably thinking of something else. Now, I guess I do owe you guys a bit of an explanation. But for a moment, I just want you to revel in the fact that there's probably something here that you didn't think about. I'm willing to bet $20, no, $30, no, $50 that when I mentioned gaming's greatest hits and misses, you did not think of Resident Evil 4. You forgot about Resident Evil 4. Now, I could have said the whole Resident Evil series, but Resident Evil 4 in particular is the one I'm looking for very specific reasons, and I will tell you those reasons in just a moment. Okay? Now let's get on to the reasons. Now, the entire Resident Evil series is a horror survival franchise. If you don't know what it is, go look it up. I'm not going to explain it to people who have been living under a rock for their entire lives, because it's another very popular series. But what sets Resident Evil 4 apart from all the others is it's different. It's different from what you've come to expect from the series. Now, the series has always had lots of zombies, but they're always slow-moving and you had the bosses, limited weaponry, and such like that. But this game takes it to a new level. The zombies are smarter, they move faster, and they're harder to kill than they used to be, and there's more variety. Much more variety to the zombies, and a new type of zombie in this game that we have never seen before, and that makes this game unique to the Resident Evil series. This overall was a big, huge leap for the Resident Evil series. I mean, it introduces some of the greatest new bosses. I mean, this game was named Game of the Year when it came out, I believe. I'm not positive about that, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, it came out on the GameCube, and people said it was great on the GameCube, and people hated the GameCube back when they had the GameCube. That was revolutionary for its time. It came out on the Wii. It came out on the PS2. I don't know what other systems it came out in because I wasn't paying close enough attention. But this, hands down, is the best in the Resident Evil series so far. It's a step in a new and correct direction. The only thing that was wrong with this game was your little, small, young, whining girl, female friend person thing. I know her name, I'm not even going to bother to say it because, why bother, really? But Resident Evil is definitely on my list of gaming's greatest hits and misses for its exceptional new gameplay, exceptional story, and taking the Resident Evil franchise in a new direction that nobody expected. Okay, we got one more of gaming's greatest hits coming up, and it'll be right after I finish saying this sentence right about now or so-ish. A little bit, maybe, kind of, sort of. Okay, let's get on with it. Yeah, I know. For those of you who actually know me fairly well and have watched several of my videos and know how I feel about this, you're probably surprised to see Halo up here. But you know what? I have to be objectional, and I can't deny it. I don't know who can. Halo is one of gaming's greatest hits. For so many reasons that it's unfathomable. It's unfair of me to just say that I hate this game and not put it on this list. It's a great series. I may not like it, but almost everyone else does. Halo has great online multiplayer, great story mode, great weapons, great everything. I mean, everyone loves Halo for mostly the online multiplayer, which has spawned some of gaming's greatest moments, and without a doubt, this is probably one of the biggest leaps in gaming we have ever seen. People love this game, and for good reason. It's a great game series, and I may not like it, but everyone else seems to, so I guess that makes it one of gaming's greatest hits. I could probably talk about how great everyone else thinks Halo is for a long time, but I'm not going to. I really don't feel like talking too much about Halo. I'll talk a little longer about it, okay? Well, Halo's just a great game. I'm done, actually. I'm not going to talk about it more. I've already said what's great about it, and that is 4 of gaming's greatest hits, and greatest misses, and you'll notice that this is the longest video ever done, so congratulations on that to me. Well, this is just part one. There's so many more of gaming's greatest hits and misses. I have no idea how many parts to this video I'll be doing, but this is just the first of many. This, for temporarily, has been Golden Warrior 0000 saying, look out for gaming's greatest hits and misses, because the next one might be just around the corner, and I'm sure we're gonna see another one real soon.